Asemai Kasymova is the mother of 3 children. Her youngest son, Zhasulan, is little over a year. Since he was 3 months old, he has been under the supervision of a neurologist. He was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. The diagnosis is serious, but Asemai, armed with information from the internet and expert advice, became intensely engaged with her son. We need to work with him. If you water your flower, it will grow. The same here. I fight for him with words, with my hope. Every day I do massages, in the morning and at night. His arms were folded back, and his head too. It was so bad. Until he was 7 months old, we have suffered terribly. He would scream, cry, day and night. I did not sleep at all. But I worked with him. I gave him vitamins. All was natural. Now the boy looks a little different from his healthy peers. He's able to hold his head. He can eat on his own. The only thing he can't, walk and sit. He, as well as hundreds of children with disabilities, in addition to the constant attention and care of loved ones, he needs a special wheelchair. That will make his life easier. This is a charity concert from Heart to Heart, organized by one of the public funds. On stage, the stars of the national entertainment industry. The audience, children with disabilities, and their parents. All hope for the help of civil society, support of sponsors, the state, and indifferent people.
Благотворительность в Казахстане есть, и очень важно, чтобы мы, как и любой...
We have charity in Kazakhstan. It is very important to us, as for any civilized country, to work hard to develop patronage, sponsorship, and volunteering. This will be of a great help for society. These children need specialized rehabilitation centers, and there should be more of them in our country. These children should have, in addition to primarily medical care, need certain sports facilities. These children need a specialized sports training complex. These children should receive psychological services, gymnastics, anything that contributes to child development. We need to expand the horizons for children with disabilities, and it is quite possible, says Joly, chairman of another public fund. The woman knows firsthand what kind of approaches these children need. I also have a child with cerebral palsy. I have a daughter. She is now 18 years old. She walks now herself, and today she is studying at the medical college. She is a 3-time champion of Kazakhstan for swimming. Rushangu's dream is to open a modern rehabilitation center in Talgar district of Almaty region, which would be able to restore the health of children with diagnoses such as cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, and autism. For a year, we rented premises and worked there. This was our training, experimental time. We wanted to see if we can implement what we had planned. And it happened. Today we see how important it is and how it should be. There is a building for the center. The only thing needed is the money to buy the building. On charity event, Being Good funds were collected. Juices, pastries, clothing sales, concert. Hundreds of Kazakhstanis came to support the noble initiative. Today, there are a large number of charitable organizations registered in Kazakhstan. However, experts say that it is too early to say about the full development of the charity institution. From the hundreds of charitable organizations, only a few are working on a professional level. Great damage to the development of charity causes elementary lack of public awareness about ways to provide effective assistance to people in need. According to studies, in Kazakhstan, there are less than 10% of citizens do regular donations to charity. 20% are involved in volunteer activities. About 30% of the population has a small help to the needy. However, those who are ready to engage in charity but does not know how to do it is about 90%. Until recently, there were gaps in the legislative framework. However, the relevant law was adopted at the end of 2015. The new regulatory document stipulates, among other things, tax breaks for those who provide free financial support to those in need.